Mickey Mouse is officially public domain, or at least the Steamboat Willie version. If you're not familiar, it was Mickey Mouse's first appearance into the world, and the rest is history, ladies and gentlemen. He's one of the biggest mascots of all time, aside from like Mario and Ronald McDonald and, I don't know, Joe Camel. Where the hell has Joe Camel been? Set my boy free, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Steamboat Willie, officially public domain. Every January, we get a whole list of stuff that's officially free for use. And now people are taking full advantage of it. A new developer is coming out with a game called Infestation 88. It's a horror co-op game where it pits players against an overrun, rodent-ridden environment. And guess what? Mickey Mouse is the big bad. Yeah, you're going to get a big black and white steamboat version of Mickey Mouse chasing you going, oh boy! Oh, Pluto! I don't know. That's my horrible Mickey Mouse impersonation. But they got it. They got the attention. This is trending everywhere right now. It went viral. They showed a trailer. And I have some thoughts about this trailer. First and foremost, I got to tell you guys, this game looks mid. It looks generic as all hell. It doesn't even look like it's going to be fun at all. But you know what? Most video games these days, especially scary games, they kind of have this generic player versus player vibe now. They have this whole, I guess, gameplay mechanics that they've been copying since games like Friday the 13th and Among Us and all that, where it's very limited in the grand scope of things. And a lot of stuff is, you know, if you played one, you've played them all. There's nothing really too innovative, but they did the right thing. They got Mickey Mouse in the game. So that alone is going to get this game some serious traction. It's going to go viral. And when it comes out, everybody's going to check the game out. I'm sure curiosity. So Nightmare Forge, who's the developer of this game, they beat everybody to the punch. You get the world's biggest IP, able to be used in a public domain fashion. Even though you're not getting the modern day Mickey Mouse, you're still getting Mickey Mouse regardless. And the biggest mascot out there, you bet your damn bottom dollar it's smart to use it. I mean, think of all the stuff we're going to see screwed up with Mickey Mouse coming soon. We're going to probably see some weird hentai stuff. We're going to see weird porn. And just like last year, Winnie the Pooh became public domain. And they made that scary Winnie the Pooh movie that trended and went viral. In fact, they're making a sequel to it here in the near future. Very smart. Winnie the Pooh, another big property that you could do so much creative stuff with. Now we're getting a video game featuring Mickey Mouse as a bad guy. And again, the game doesn't look that good, but take advantage of it. They did their job. They're getting in the media spotlight right now. I mean, websites are covering it. I'm covering it. Everybody's covering it because this is a huge public domain get. And just like with Winnie the Pooh, we're probably going to see somebody here within the next day or two announce a horror Mickey Mouse movie coming out. I could already see it. Steamboat Willie, the evil resurrection, whatever. I don't know. I could see a boat, a cruise ship of people going on vacation to the Bahamas, and the crew captain ends up getting bit by a rodent that's infected with some kind of virus, and it turns the captain into a big, huge, evil Mickey Mouse, and it's like Steamboat Willie. You know, that's basically how I could see it being done, where the boat captain ends up getting turned into a mutated mouse, and then we get a big Steamboat Willie thing. I don't know. The cheesier, the better when it comes to horror movies for me. Now, again, public domain is weird. It's a weird law that it's starting to become really interesting because we're getting a lot of these IPs that we actually are familiar with that are relevant to us within these recent times, and we're getting them now. Winnie the Pooh was last year. Mickey Mouse is this year. I'm not even paying attention right now, but I'm sure we're going to get something just as big. I mean, wait until we get some of the stuff from today. I mean, we'll be dead by then, but the possibilities are endless, and everybody is so psycho. They're doing this thing with these children's properties that are well known to where we turn them into horror. Because let's be honest, there's nothing scary out there than children's nostalgia turned into something scary. Right? There's nothing scarier than that. There's just something scary about the innocence of something from your childhood being turned into something twisted and evil. Can you imagine when Pee Wee Herman turns into the public domain and we get a scary Pee Wee Herman movie like coming up. I know you are. That's my Pee Wee Herman as well. But no, this was an interesting twist. And again, Nightmare Forge Games, the developer of this game, Infestation 88, pitch you in an area with rodents. And it just looks like a generic scary movie or a scary video game. Nothing out of the realm of innovation. A lot of these games, again, they don't really innovate. They really don't do anything out of the ordinary that really jumps at you. Seems to me just like another indie game that is with generic gameplay, but they threw in the mouse, the most famous mouse out there right now, and it's going to be getting traction because even if the game is bad, it's going to trend. It's going to be something that everybody's going to talk about. I mean, look at me now. I'm talking about it. Like I said, the media's been covering it. It's been trending all day on Twitter. And it's going to be this way until it officially comes out. Now, I'm not sure what the release date is, but the trailer, again, showed a decent amount of a tease of a gameplay loop and everything about it. So, good on them. This is officially putting Nightmare Forge Games on the map. They got the publicity. They got everything that they could have wanted out of advertising because they beat everybody to the punch. They beat every single person to the punch by putting Mickey Mouse in here. And like I said, I'm sure within the next day or two, we're going to get announcements for scary movies. We're probably going to get announcements for any kind of like creative aspect using Mickey Mouse because this is big. And yeah, again, sure, it's not the modern day Mickey Mouse, but it's still an adaptation. It's still some kind of form of IP, and public domain can definitely create some very interesting stuff to come out of this. So I'm excited about Infestation 88. I will be checking the game out. I'm sure a lot of you guys checking this would too. You think about the buzz that the Winnie the Pooh scary movie got last year. This is going to be bigger than that. Way bigger, and it's exciting, even if the game looks like crap. And I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this were going to ask me later today my thoughts on it. So I wanted to go ahead and talk about it. It's an interesting time. And now that we're seeing all these familiar IPs come out, we're going to see some sick stuff involving Mickey Mouse. I'm waiting for that hentai. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this, just in general. Mickey Mouse aside, Infestation 88, does this look like a game that you would be interested picking up, checking out possibly? I do think the inclusion of Mickey Mouse is going to make things wild. It's going to give that weird Five Nights at Freddy's vibe, but with Mickey Mouse, with a real property that we're familiar with. So I'm all for it. Show me the creative sicko stuff that y'all can do with Mickey Mouse. Thank you guys for watching as always. Have a happy new year, by the way. It's New Year's. This is the first video of the new year. We're going to set things off straight, and I have to do this with you guys. We need the 8BE Nation to come together. Share this video out. Even if you're watching it, click the link, share it, post it on Twitter, retweet, comment down below as well. Share it with your friends. Hit that like button. Let's blow up this year. I appreciate y'all. 2024. Let's get it.